Daniella here. Sorry I haven't been on the last couple of days. Been pretty busy. So this video today is to talk about the Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas Future Now tour and the concert that I went to on July 6th. Um, I can't even describe the feeling that I got that morning waking up. I waited so long since November when I ordered the tickets and the meet and greet pass as well. I made the video that morning, and it seemed like time took forever just to get to the time for me to leave. It's because it takes about 2.5 hours, maybe depending on traffic. But it was funny because I got in the car and I was ready to go and got my GPS on my phone going and took me, usually I go a certain way, but this time the GPS took me on a really crazy route, but it got me there 35 minutes sooner, so that was good. Which when I got there, the meet and greet for my part hadn't started yet. I was on a sponsored guest list. And I'd like to give a shout out to James Brady, who helped me out with everything, getting prepared a couple days before and the day of, so I knew what to expect. So thank you, James. I got there. I stood in line, got my wristband, went through. They scanned my ticket to make sure I was, able to go through. And then from there, we went and we stood by the stairwell. And you definitely know when those two, Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas, were downstairs because everyone went nuts. And like I said, this was the first time I've ever done a meet and greet before, so I really didn't know what to expect. So when they started bringing us around, my excitement just got, really, it was the adrenaline, I could feel it. And there's actually two people who were behind me for the meet and greet as well, who, could tell I was nervous, and they started talking to me. He was from Tennessee and she was originally from Connecticut, so that was cool. But there was one person, we finally get down the stairs and there was one person ahead of me, and I'm sitting there and I'm just nervous and everything. And then the security guy, pulled me up to the line and said, "Okay, wait here." And I'm waiting, and they opened up the curtain, and I saw Nick and I saw Demi. And I instantly just got this, happy tears going. And, I shook Nick Jonas's hand. And Nick, you have a strong handshake, And then I went over, gave Demi a hug, and then we took our picture. And as most of you have probably seen, my profile picture is the meet and greet picture that I took with them. Both very nice people. Most people don't get to meet their idols, and so after the meet and greet, when I was walking around, I just reflected on that. Bought my tour merchandise, and then went and took my seat and got ready for the show. I was actually up kind of higher than normal where I usually sit, but that was okay, and it was still good. And like to give a shout out to Mike Poser, who was the opening act for Nick Jonas and Demi Lovato. He even said that night, "Oh, some of you probably don't know who I am. Some of you probably know me a little bit. Some of you know me, because of one song or something. But, I knew him, and, he put on a great opening act. He was great. So, Mike, good job. I applaud you for your opening for Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas. The way they balanced out the show with Demi and Nick was, Nick did a few songs, then Demi did a few songs, then they did songs together, and, Demi closed out the show. So, it was really great, it's one of those experiences I'll never forget, and it was so cool because Demi actually got to introduce one of her new songs, Body Says, which I'd heard about before, because now with the internet, songs don't really stay, they get release dates, but they always get leaked on the internet somehow. But it's a really good song, so you guys should check it out. driving home that night after the concert, I was just completely blown away. You know, I look back at the things on my bucket list, things to do, and this was one of them, and because back when I was in high school, I am, as you guys can probably see in the background, I'm a big wrestling fan, and one of my favorite wrestlers, who's retired now, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. I am thankful to say I got to see him wrestle at WrestleMania 23 against John Cena. So going to WrestleMania, seeing Shawn Michaels wrestle was on my bucket list. Check. Going to see Demi Lovato in concert. Check, which because I've done it a number of times. But meeting her, check. Meeting Nick Jonas, check. So all these things I'm checking off my bucket list. And it's like, it still seems so surreal. And, so when I put the photo of me, Demi, and Nick on Facebook on here, I even have an Instagram account. I put it on Instagram, and let me get my phone for it. Yeah. It was really nice. It was really nice that I put it on there because when I went on one morning recently, I checked, and so I'll try to see if you guys can see that. Probably not very well. Yeah, my screen's a little light, but anyways, I got the picture of me, Demi, and Nick, and I put, "Finally met my hero. Thank you so much, Demi and Nick, for an unforgettable experience. Love you both." Demi Lovato sent me a heart, and I replied, "Made me cry, tears of happiness." She sent another heart, and I said, "If it wasn't for you and Nick, I wouldn't be here today." And she actually responded with, "This is about the best compliment I could get." And I said, "You're welcome. You're welcome. You guys gave me the courage to come out as transgender. I hope I didn't scare you or Nick." She goes with tears of laughter. She goes, "Haha, no way. It was a huge pleasure to meet you." I said, "Okay, that is good. You are my hero. You have left an impression on my life. It was an honor to meet you and Nick." The fact that she took time to reply to an Instagram post like that just shows her character. I see online people criticizing her all the time. And you know what I say to you guys? I said, you guys have no idea what you're talking about. She's affected so many people, in such a positive way, that you guys are crazy to not see it. And I'm so thankful to be one of those peoples. I'm thankful to be a Lovatic. So I'm really looking forward to the future of Demi Lovato. Look, I'm looking forward to new music, new tours, because, I just am so inspired by her, and she makes me feel alive every day. Like, I want to get up and do the things that she does, So that was the video about the tour. But like I said in the beginning of the video, I hadn't been on for a few days, and partly because we lost internet here thanks to a thunderstorm here, so we didn't have internet, so I couldn't make the video. And I was like, oh my god, all my viewers, they're gonna wonder where I went to. So as you can probably tell, new hair color. It's actually blood red, and I did it myself. I actually burned the top of this ear a little bit with the bleach, and it's almost done healing. My bad. But I also then returned to work this past Sunday. I was on vacation, and it's always tough going back after vacation because you feel like, oh, you're gonna forget something, or you're gonna be slow, or you're gonna have to get back to used to being at work. But for me, I think I did an all right job getting back in the swing of things. It's like I never missed a step. So that was good. And I actually confirmed that on August 18th at 9:20 I will be going to another doctor's appointment, an updated doctor's appointment in Lebanon, New Hampshire for my testosterone and my estrogen, and then just to see how I'm doing with my progress. I love my doctor to death. Dr. Turco is amazing. However, I have missed therapy due to my vacation, and then like yesterday I wasn't feeling too well, so I texted my therapist and just said, hey, can we reschedule? And so I have therapy on Friday, and she hasn't seen or heard from me for that much, so it's gonna be like a nice surprise to catch up, and there's a lot to tell. So yeah, I really hope that you guys are loving the progress of my transition. I know that right now it seems like the videos are really dull and everything, and I've been talking with somebody to try to brighten up the videos or whatever, and I'm actually trying to get somebody to work with me to make the channel and the videos more appealing, because I know it's kind of boring sitting here watching me, but like I said, I want to document this transition for you guys, and I really try to answer all your guys' questions. I've gotten some really good questions and some comments, and like I said, I really want to inspire people. I want to be able to help people the way other people have helped me. So yeah, subscribe to my page, like this video, like other videos, and if you have any questions, feel free to message me, and have a great day, and see you guys on the flip side.